Yo, what's up? This is Marsha Ambrosius, and you're checking out Culture VI.
Culture VI, you know what I'm saying? This is where that real hip-hop is.
And you are now checking out Culture VI.
Experience.
Check this out, man. It's the H9C.
What up, man? This is Ghost.
This is Anthony Hamilton. Big shout out to Culture VI.
To the main event.
There is only one for me. Yeah, you have made a possibility. We could take that step and just see.
You know, Michael Jackson. I've heard the whole story that, you didn't even pitch him the track. He had heard the track, and reached out to you. I mean, did that give you a confidence going forward in your career that, I couldn't imagine anything intimidating you after that, after Michael Jackson picking one of your songs?
Well, really, when my mother and father said, go ahead, go forth into the wind and show the world what you got, that gave me the confidence.
Right.
And then, I guess, nothing can hinder you when you have that level of support. Like, it really is someone believing in what you do. I guess for my career, Michael Jackson being the greatest artist that ever lived, telling me that, of course that gave me I can do anything with my life. But the foundation prior to that really were my family. Eventually someone heard me, and thankfully it was Michael Jackson, and that gave me that extra boost.
Right.
But when Mike heard the record, John McClain was his personal manager at the time, and he was also affiliated with DreamWorks Records. So he ended up signing to DreamWorks December of 2000. The demo went out September of 2000. We were signed by December 2000, and we were in the studio with Michael Jackson by March 2001.
Wow.
So it just kind of happened back to back to back to back. There was no stopping. And once the music was available, it just didn't stop from there. And it was just a continual, where it still is. It feels like an avalanche. And It hasn't stopped. I don't know how tall this mountain is, but I'm just going with it.
I almost never hear you on a bad song. Your song selection is amazing.
I guess well, partly because I'm pretty selective when it comes to music. I think I make conscious decisions to create in a certain way. Even when I do want to go completely way far left and decide that, okay, I'm a human being. Sometimes I want to have a laugh and a joke, go in the studio completely drunk, because I am now in my early 30s and feel like I deserve some celebrating, and make Neo Soul is dead. And I think too many people take their lives too seriously, or they want an excuse for someone else to be able to show them how to run theirs. I too make mistakes. I have stress and all kinds of crazy things going on in my life, and sometimes I want an outlet. My music is that. And for myself, when I decide to actually sit down and go, okay, today I'm going to write this Michael Jackson record, tomorrow I'm going to do this, I don't know, The Game, or Justin Timberlake, or Alicia Keys, or Earth, Wind & Fire, Patti LaBelle. Like, my resume looks crazy. How on earth did you manage to do Outkast, The Game, Freeway, Earth, Wind & Fire, Michael Jackson, and I don't know, like Patti LaBelle in one stint? Like, how does that happen?
Now that you're working on a solo album, are you any more apprehensive about giving away songs at this point? I mean, now that...
Very.
Yeah.
Very. Anything I make now is like, I like this. I really like it, and I don't think I want to give it away. So yeah, I guess when I'm creating, I never want to give it away.
Right.
I guess the feature stuff now, anything I'm doing with other people are in controlled situations. Like, I'll go to the studio, whether it be with Alicia Keys or Fabolous. Right? The projects I have upcoming have been, this is the track and this is the hook, and write this part and we're good.
Right.
But if I'm creating, if I'm in my house and I'm on the keys and I come up with something, that goes nowhere.
That's yours.
Right there in the house until I figure out what I'm going to do. When the album drops, I'll see what I'll do with the other 100 and, I don't know, 50,000 records that I have. I never wanted to do the for fun artist thing. That was kind of a given. And I felt it necessary now, being that I've come into womanhood and I'm comfortable with who I am, and I've already done so much earlier in my career, I feel it deserving of myself to see a project all the way through for something that I want to do.
Right.
So my solo project really is that. It's a celebration of getting to this point in my life, because it took a lot for me. I can give you my life story in an album in short form. I can never tell you the whole thing.
Right.
And I guess that's why I can do and write for so many different genres and be able to give my music away to many different people, because there are a million stories to tell and a million ways to tell it. So I'm thankful that I have that outlet where I can, okay, please, Michael Jackson, tell people that I have top bias at this point in my life. I can tell the game, tell them why you hate them, because, you know, everyone's felt that way, and there's just many different ways of expressing it.
Yeah, and you're on a bunch of songs lately. I mean, I just heard the song you did with Fabolous, "Stay."
Right.
That song was great.
Yeah, I love that.
That was a really great song. Macy Gray just did a song with.
Still hurts.
Yeah. The Nas, "If I Ruled the World," which, I mean, and I'll tell you, the artist, the only other artist that I really, you know, that touches me the way your music does is Lauryn Hill, and with, you know, the significance of the original "If I Ruled the World" and then you doing it 2009, that significance wasn't lost on me. I thought that was really, really well done.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm not gonna go into the whole Floetry thing, because I think you've been asked about that in every single interview you've ever done. Everybody knows the story by now. But would you have, if you guys didn't split, would you have still done this solo record? Or is it maybe a blessing in disguise what happened? It kind of forced you to do your solo record?
I'm not sure. I was so comfortable in just doing whatever I wanted when it came to Floetry, because that was it. I just had an opinion, and Natalie had her opinion, and we do it on one record.
Right.
Had we have, I guess so. Just coming into womanhood, I mean, we were kids when we started this thing. We've known each other for 15 years. And at some point, you're going to recognize your differences. So, of course, there would have been ventures outside of just doing Floetry. And I think just building up the rapport that I have with other artists and able to do features and all that stuff, I'm guessing it would have happened anyway.
Right.
Regardless, but, you know, due to current events, I'm not saying it's forced, but now, what else am I going to do? I'm definitely excited. I want people to hear the music. Like, there's very few people, writers, whether it's a writer or artist, that are just speaking on issues that humans feel. I think people fear what they really think. And on this record, I haven't held back in anything that I ever wanted to say.
Right.
Dark as the thoughts may be, as honest and truthful, and as hitting home to anyone who's ever felt any type of emotion. I think this album, I've really put my foot in, trying to word it delicately and sincerely, to where you have to hear it, you have to listen, and you have to feel it.